Hello. Welcome to the largest anticipated summon session that I have ever done and ever will do. Probably. Ever. I am prepared to spend 1,000 plus orbs in an attempt to get a plus 10 Mythic Seiros in a single video. So do me a favor, like this video if you like it, subscribe if you have not, tell your friends to subscribe, get your dog to subscribe. Can dogs have YouTube accounts? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Either way, this was very expensive. But that's okay. I awarded myself the opportunity to do like 2-ish heavy spend videos a year. Granted, I didn't think that this would be it in January. So, fingers crossed there's nobody I like on the bride banner. But hey, we have assembled the Holy Trinity. We have, of course, the Mini Rhea stand. The Immaculate One plushie. Probably a one-of-a-kind, to my knowledge. A Jeremy Lee signed, hidden rare, Cypher Seiros card. And with their powers combined, I will plus 10 a Mythic Seiros today. Or die trying. Or just fail. That's also an option. Anyway, come along with me, won't you? Alright, here we are. It is time. You can see got a lot of orbs. More orbs than I've seen in my life at one point. I wonder what the max number is. Is it 99,999? I don't know. This must be how Mr. Beast feels like every day of his life. But not even a little bit like this, because he would just have max orbs because he's a baller. Have not summoned yet. You can see we have some targets. Seiros is #1 priority. I would take a Flame Merge if I could. Deke has attack, defense, threaten, which is kind of something that I want to put on Brave Ike. So we'll see. we will just see how this goes. #1 priority is, of course, always going to be Seiros. So blue is heavy priority. There are no off-focus breaks in Mythic banners, so obviously these are the options that I have. The blue non-Seiros options are also very good, so I can't even be mad about it. And we're starting off with not a single blue. Oh god, I can already feel it. I can already feel the insanity creeping in. But it's fine. That didn't technically cost us anything, so it's all good. It's all good. Everything's okay. It's just a Chad. I don't know if I'll have to break to do barracks cleanup at some point. I don't know what this is. I don't know what's going to happen. I've never attempted something like this before. I genuinely don't know what's going to happen now. We're all just we're just living on a thread right now, man. I've never been more nervous and more anxious for anything in my entire life. You know that? I haven't been. We'll nab a green. I don't really know if I need a flame, to be honest with you. I have a minus HP plus attack one. I feel like I'm living the dream with flame at the moment. So we may just pull on greens and blues. I don't know. 2 of my favorite colors, for what it's worth. But we'll see. Alright, so in 3 circles we've gotten 1 blue so far. That doesn't bode well for us. Like, not even a little does that bode well for us. I am terrified. I also asked you guys to send me some AMA questions. Ooh, here we go. So I will get to some of those shortly. It doesn't look like there's too many, like maybe 20-ish. So there may be a point where I just kind of like speed through, like do a speed up of the summon session. I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know if that will work. But I don't know if just having having a full-on summon session, no breaks, no speeds, no nothing. I don't know how that would. I don't know what the total time would be on that. So I'm gonna leave that in post-editing Brian's hands, and he will make that decision for us. He will make that call. He's an okay guy, so I'm fairly confident in his abilities. So we will just see. We will just see how it goes. And if something gets sped up, then I guess you know. Oh, hey, nothing important really happened, and this is going to be a 2-hour video. Hopefully that doesn't happen, and we're out of here in like 800 orbs. I don't know. Anything could happen, man. Anything could. It's 2020. Anything can happen in 2020, man. It's a crazy world. Why are we just getting parries and wraths? I don't understand what's happening right now. All right. Yes. No. That feels bad. All right. So it doesn't seem like we're getting a lot of blue, which means to me we should probably just pull green when it's available. I don't really need a deke. It's not really, necessary. A lot of colorless, too. Wow. There's a lot of colorless. How bizarre. Oh, May. You'll get a resplendent someday, May. Oddly enough, Brave Hike just came in and swooped you. Who all is on colorless? I know Flame is. Almond, Air. Okay, yeah. So, do we really need? Yeah, I think we do. I don't really think we need to pull colorless. I think it's really just green. If we get another Yoon merge, okay. If we get another Thrasier, great. Ideally, we get a deke so I can fodder him to Brave Ike. But hey, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. You know what I mean? Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. Yikes. I don't even remember who's on red. I know it was a full stack of Legend Mythics. Lif? He on there? I think he's on there. Oh. Well, guess who just got Mystic Boost fodder? Not that Mystic Boost is really that good anymore. Since it became a seal, it's kind of like, yeah, but what's the point, though? You know what I mean? Not to be mean or anything, but it's like kind of like, what's the point, though? No, I'm good. I don't really want to. Oh, Catherine and Roy. That's right. Catherine and Roy. There's a blue. See, I feel like we'll get some Seiros if we find blue stones, but that part's just not happening yet. Oh, I didn't look and see what IV's the air was. Oh, a Dimitri. Okay. The hell is already starting. That's fun. But we got a Dimitri, and that's fine. It's not a Seiros, but it's a Dimitri, and so I guess that's fine. We're getting there. We're getting warmer. We're getting warmer. What are you? What are you? It's not that great. All right, we're gonna back out. We're just gonna back out. Just gonna take our time, nice and easy. So we've spent about 60 orbs so far, and we've gotten 2 5-stars. Neither of which are Seiros, but that's fine. I got time. Boy, do I have time. All the time in the world, my friends. All the time in the world. Just YouTube, please don't shut this video down. I don't know what it was about my Pawns of Loki live stream, but y'all just thought it was too hot to handle. Please don't do the same with this video. Alright? I would appreciate it. Happy thoughts. A Yoon. Okay. Alright. So we're getting lucky. I just don't... It's not the luck that I want or need or care about. But hey, a Yoon merge is a Yoon merge, I guess, right? That's fine. And she's plus res, but that doesn't matter because mine is already plus res. I would have rather had the deke, but that's fine. Alright, we're officially back in triple digits again. Yowzes. Feels bad, man. I'm very much hoping for... At this point, I'm kind of just hoping for a +6 Seiros. Like, that's my expectation. I expect at least 7 Seiros. I don't know if we'll get the plus 10. I don't know if we can get 11 copies of a Seiros, but ooh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hail Seiros. Oh, you're a 3-star. Okay, well, that's fine too, I guess. That's fine. Alright, first question from Thief of RPG on Twitter. And no, I'm not putting these into the video. You can't bully me to do it. Do I look like Phoenix Master to you? No, I don't have that kind of production value. Alright, Thief of RPG on Twitter. How would you feel about this being the Fallen banner this year? Loptus Possessed Julius, Fallen King Crom, Berserk Grail, Hedgeman, Edelgard, GHB, Berserk Reese. I'm assuming Reese is the GHB there. I don't think they'll do Edelgard, honestly. Like, I don't foresee that happening. I don't think they'll do Grail either. Like, I don't know, dude. I got Fallen Ike, so like generally speaking, I'm a pretty happy dude when it comes to Fallen Heroes. I have a plus 10 Fallen Ike. That is not something that I take for granted. So I kind of feel like I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with that that spread. That appeals to a wide range, I think. But yeah, I don't think they'll do Grail, considering Ike was last year. Or maybe that means they would do Grail. I don't know. Maybe maybe they're just setting it up. Who knows? But yeah, I don't know if they'll do Edelgard either. I think there's going to be like 2 really popular units that they do, excluding Edelgard because I don't think she'll be one. And then probably like some rando offbeat type units that were like, oh yeah, that one. Something like that. That would be my assumption. Fallen units are interesting. Fallen units are interesting. We never really know when they're going to pop up. Oh, hey, Cordy. We never know when they're going to really pop up. We also never really know like where they're going to come from. Like, I would never have expected Fallen Ike. Like, that was just kind of a far-off fever dream that I was hoping would happen. And it just so happened that it did. So I have 0 expectation that it would happen again. But maybe it will. Maybe they'll do Fallen Grail. Maybe something like that will happen. I don't know. But Risen Crom is kind of like that Fallen Ike aesthetic. Again, there's cipher art for it. There is source material for it. It is possible, maybe not likely, but possible, that happens. And I don't know if Choose Your Legends this year has an impact on that, because it's obviously very, very soon. I don't think they could turn a Fallen Crom around in a matter of weeks at this point. But maybe next year. Crom did very well. Crom does very well every year, for the most part. Crom does really well every year, actually. So I don't know if Choose Your Legends has any bearing on that whatsoever. I think that maybe Crom just hasn't had a whole lot of love lately because of the negative reaction that a lot of people had to Fates Royals. And so, oh yes, 3. Anytime I get more than 1 blue stone, I'm just so jazzed. I'm so jazzed at the potential that it has. That's disappointing. So yeah, man, I don't know. I feel like Crom, Lucina, Cordelia, that kind of group falls into a certain group that like the Fates characters might. And they're afraid of being too overuse with them, if that makes sense. So yeah, I don't know. I feel for Crom fans. I genuinely do. Like, I feel for you guys. It's kind of a bummer. Awakening fans in general, actually, not just Crom fans. I don't know the last time. Oh, yes, I don't know the last time we had like a full-on Awakening banner. Like we had Lucina, who was just oh god, another Dimitri. Oh god, it's starting. It's starting. Oh god. All right. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Okay. All right, we'll just bring you down here. There we go. And we're gonna do something a little different today. We're gonna have a little merge counter to let us know who's who, because I am definitely gonna run out of space. All right, when attempting this. So I'm not even entertaining the idea, right? That that I'm gonna try and put them all in. I'm not. I'm going to a number system now. So get ready for that. I never looked at Dimitri. He's plus defense. All right. Well, that's not the worst. Not the worst. I really wish Dimitri would stop showing up, though. Really don't. I don't want him. Nothing against Dimitri, but get out. I am only interested in Seiros, please and thank you. Oh god, we haven't even begun to sweat. That's the worst part. We're only like 150 orbs in at this point. Bottom left. Bottom left. Never lets me down. Never gives me up. Never turns around and deserts me. Except this time. Oh, but Obro. So in a way, it still kind of had my back because Obro was here. The best Fates girl. Said it. Can't. Maybe if I hold some of the merchandise, maybe if I like hold the Seiros card, that it'll just manifest. We're getting superstitious now. Oh god. That's hey, bottom left. Hey, bottom left. All right, come on. Show the love. Show the love. That's a 3-star. All right, well that clearly didn't work. Clearly that was not working. Clearly that wasn't working. In Est. I'm gonna have a lot of feathers after this. It occurs to me that I can convert a bunch to manuals and then feather off a bunch of things. I'm gonna have a lot of feathers. Well, I don't know who's currently winning the Promote My 4-star poll, but if it's Patrine, we might just plus 10 her at this point. Because I'm over here thinking, man, I've already got almost 300,000. What happens? What happens when I have to defeather all of my my manuals, like this Mathilda, for example? I don't even know what a 3-star Mathilda's for. I couldn't tell you. I have no idea. No clue. Oh, boo. Boo. No blues. We had a couple blues in a row. I'm going to chase that feeling. I'm gonna try and remember how that felt. Because we got a long road ahead of us. We're just now hitting... We're just now under 900. All right, we'll start at the top. We'll go top center gang this time. Just this once. Nope, that's 3-star. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Another Obro. Just pointing that out. Just want to point that out. It's another Obro. So there's that. Let's see. What's another question we could do? Do I like robots? From Amages VGC on Twitter. Do I like robots? Do I like robots? I like the idea of robots, I guess. I like the idea of robots. I kind of feel like technology is what's going to be humanity's greatest downfall. Not necessarily like a machines are going to rise up and take over singularity type thing. But rather from a we're going to forget how to do things for ourselves type of thing. Like self-driving cars and things like that. While it might be safer, I feel like I feel like there's a part of the human experience that is knowing how to do things for yourself, like with your own two hands, you know what I mean? So while technology and robotics and things like that, they're signs of advancement and progress, and I appreciate that. I don't know how I feel about being ultra reliant on it. Dragon getting closer. We're getting closer. Okay, we're getting there little by little here. Teeny tiny little baby steps. That's all we're looking for. Ooh, yes. Thank you. Thank you, Seiros. Thank you. So yeah, I guess I like robots. I guess I'm fine with robots. I don't know how I feel about certain types of robots. Because there's like ultra intelligent robots with like artificial intelligence learning and things like that. And then there's like the Roomba, which just kind of like paces around your floor and vacuums things up. And you know, I like that kind of robot. I don't like I like self-checkouts back when I used to use self-checkouts. I can't remember the last time I did. When's the last time I used a self-checkout at a store? Probably the last time I went to Target. So like well over a year ago, probably, at this point. I don't think I have used a self-checkout in over a year because of quarantine. We've been doing like drive up and stuff like that, so I don't know that I've used it. But I do like self-checkouts because I feel like I'm faster most of the time. As someone who worked in retail for a hot minute, it's very emphasized about the customer experience and whatnot. So you're supposed to like talk to people and, you know, ask them how they're doing and blah. That's exhausting for me. I don't want to do that, and so I didn't most of the time. And when I go shopping, I kind of just want to get my stuff and get out. So that's typically what I did. But we primarily shopped at Whole Foods, just because I liked the produce that they had was better than the other grocery stores in our area. Which they don't have self-checkouts. It's you got to go through a line, and they're gonna talk to you, whether you like it or not. So I guess I kind of got used to it. But man, what I would give right now to just go to Target and buy like a Snickers bar and just go to self-checkout. That sounds like the most cathartic thing that I could possibly do with my life right now. Oh, Julia. Oh, God. Still no Seiros, by the way. Still just pointing that out. Oh, God. Okay. It can only get better from here, right? Oh, I'm dying inside. All right. Well, there's Yulia. There's the Yulia after... Oh, dear God. 200 orbs. Still no Seiros. That sucks. Like a lot. That sucks a lot, dude. I'm not going to start panicking until we get down to 400 orbs and I have, like, no Seiros. Just FYI. That's when I'm going to start panicking. So get ready for that. I don't know how I got on a tangent I did from just a simple question about robots, but there it is. That's my tangent. That's where I'm at. Still no Seiros. Feels pretty darn bad. Man. Yikes. Oh, man. Maybe quarantine's doing a number on me. I don't know. Like, I feel I'm probably in the minority because I have been able to work my job from home. And I am an introvert by both choice and nature. So I've not really felt the need to be overly social. I'm not really a huge fan of that. We have an exercise bike now, actually, which I play Genshin Impact while I bike. So I can usually knock out about 15 miles a day, whilst just doing daily runs and mats gathering. So you know, I feel like the exercise aspect, which we were going to the gym like 4 times a week, like that's something that I really missed. I missed lifting really heavy things. Like that was cool. I enjoyed lifting overly heavy objects for no reason. I think it was my primal man lizard brain kind of coming out that made me just like, that's a lot of weight. I want to try and lift it. So that's what I would do. But yeah, that's really the only thing I missed, man. Like I'm actually more afraid of like reintegrating to society. Does anybody else feel like that? I feel more afraid to go back to the way things were, having not been doing that for so long now. Like I'm genuinely a little nervous about being a normal person again. Which I've always kind of felt like I wasn't normal because I don't like all the social hooplas and whatnot. So yeah, it makes me nervous for sure. I'm definitely nervous about that. I will fully own up to that. I have no problem admitting that. I will probably need some kind of therapy to reacclimate to society at some point. Because you know I've been between you know, a car door from pretty much everybody. Unless I went down to get the mail and like there was a neighbor and I ran into them and I panicked. Like I've legitimately had panic attacks. Just seeing somebody in the mailroom. Like it's not good. But I haven't really thought about worrying about it because like realistically I don't see the current health situation getting under control for a while. Like there's still a good chance that we could be in this for another year before stuff really starts to become normalized again. So for my own like sanity, I guess I've just kind of avoided thinking about the possibility of stuff going back to normal and stuff. Anyway, man. What a good question. Do you like robots? We talked so much about so many things. Oh, God, it's another Dimitri. Oh, God, it's Dimitri. I wish we had a spark on this banner. I'm dying inside. Okay, so to recap, I've gotten 4 non-blue Seiros, and I'm so sad right now. But it is what it is. I mean, it's gonna be what it is, so I guess that's fine. But we'll see, man. We'll see. 1065. That's what I got. That's what we got to drop. We'll see what we can do. So yeah, that's the robots question. That was a long one. That was probably a much longer and detailed answer than you were looking for, but sometimes simple questions spawn great conversations. And even though I'm just talking to a webcam right now, I feel okay about where that conversation went. What are some features that would be really cool if they were added to FEH? And that's coming from Purparade on Twitter. So, features that would be cool. Sparking on Mythic banners. Sorry, too soon? Yeah, sparking on Mythic banners would be pretty dope. Or Legendary banners. Like, I mean, I guess I get it. But being able to actually get what you're after without just a fear of constant Dimitri smothering my life would be pretty dope. And his art isn't great. That's another downside to the legendary Dimitri bit. His art is not ideal. It's not great. I think I'd almost rather be getting Julia's, to be honest with you, because then I could just give stuff to Micaiah. Just build a bunch of Micaiahs based on legendary Julia, and life would be great. But no, we want Seiros. Seiros is the thing that we're after. Don't get it twisted. We just want Seiros. That's it. We want as many Seiros as we can get. I'm not out here trying to win the world, okay? We are trying to plus 10, but that's beside the point. I'm just out here trying to be a hero. That's all. So yeah. What features would be cool if they were added? Features. Features. So I know in some other gotchas there are some other features that make sense for the game. I don't know if that's entirely true for FEH just because of how it's set up. I guess having like a true barracks, not just like a menu with a bunch of icons in it, but like kind of like in kind of like in Dragalia Lost, you have the Haildom, something like that. I guess it's something kind of more like Ether Resort, but better. That makes sense? Something like Ether Resort, but better. And it also served a purpose for like stamina regeneration, maybe could be a thing. I don't know. I'd also like to see crossovers. That's another thing I'd like to see. Oh my god. This man is stalking me. I'm not having this. Mr. Dimitri, you kindly get out, sir. I am not interested in you at all. Go away. Please go away. Please go away. Please get out of here. Oh god. Every time it's not Seiros. Moment of honesty. Every time it's not Seiros, and it's like Dimitri or Julia, I die a little inside. My current dead a little inside meter is like 8. Even though there's only technically 7 on the board. Still at 8. We're compiling a bunch of 3 and 4 star sadness bits down here. I know that you all are rooting for me. I have seen a lot of encouraging messages and positive notes and things like that, and I appreciate that. I hope I don't let you down. Although it's not really up to me, I guess. It's more a matter of the RNG just not being in my favor, I suppose. We need more blues, man. We gotta get more blues. We get 5 stars when there's more than one blue in a circle. That's just how it's been. Oh god, yes. Oh, sweet satisfaction. Sweet satisfaction. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh, it's alright. This is the snowball, baby. This is how we start. This is how it starts. You ready? Will you come with me? Seekers of truth and justice. Wilt thou follow me? I hope. I'm hopeful that you will. Alright, we got a Seiros. We got one. We got one Seiros. One. We need 10 more. Oh, she's plus defense, but that's okay. Hopefully we get more. Wasn't I just saying we get 5 stars when there's more than one blue in a circle? Was that karma coming back to tell me to shut up? I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out. We got a single Seiros after... Oh, shoot. How many orbs? How many orbs was it? Started at 1065. We were at 741. $224? Something like that? No. Yes. Yes. 224 orbs later, we got her. Number 1. We got her number 1, to be specific. So that's exciting. I wonder how long OBS can record for. I didn't think this through. I did not think this through. How long before my computer blows up? I don't know. As we'll find out. If there's a cut at any point during the video, then I guess you know that something happened. Unless I explain otherwise, that the computer malfunctioned or, you know, overheated, or the fan got so loud that you just couldn't hear me talk anymore. Actually, you won't have to wonder about that. You'll just know. Yeah. I'll probably just explain to you what it was. That sounds like something that I would do. Be overly wordy and such. Cordy? Okay. We have a plus defense minus res Seiros. That's maybe the worst option. Well, not the worst. It's not great. She's pretty much heavily relying on her res for the most part. So we want big res. I don't know which is the best option for her. I guess I'll evaluate my situation. Oh, I want red. I should have gone green. Oh well. I wasn't thinking. There was a Crom. There's some Crom fan service for those who care. Let's see. Lord Fracco. Fracco? Fracco. I'm gonna go with Fracco. On Twitter asked if you, Brian, were added to FEH as a seasonal unit, what seasonal banner would you be in? And what would your weapon movement type be? Ooh, good question. Probably infantry, axe or sword, and probably New Year's. I would prefer New Year's. Knowing IS, they would put me on some spring banner with freaking bunny ears and just have a heyday with that. But ideally, that would not be it. Even more ideally, I would rather not be on a Halloween banner because I don't like Halloween. Just something about the masks and the costumes, they don't sit well with me. Can't explain it, wouldn't want to. But ideally, probably infantry axe. Oh my god, it happened again. Oh, it keeps happening, dude. All of these could have been... We could have had 5 Seiros right now. I want to point that out. We could have had 5 Seiros. Instead, we have 5 Dimitri. Is this right? This can't be right. Do we have this many Dimitris? This cannot be right. How can I lose this many coin flips? We still don't have an optimal IV Dimitri after all of this. This can't be right. I don't know what his father is, but we'll find out eventually. Yeah, infantry axe, New Year's unit. That's what I would be. I wouldn't want to be Halloween. I don't think I'd want to be Valentine's. I don't really like Valentine's that much either. Ironically, I'd probably be a spring banner unit. Or they could turn me into a pirate. I'd make a good pirate. I think I have the face for a pirate. You know, if I like braided my beard or something, like that would be piratey. I could get away with that maybe. 3 more blues, 3 more blues. We're getting blues. That's a good sign, right? Those are good things. These are good things that are happening to us. We are... Oh yeah, she can't be fine. I was like, oh god. Wait, no. No. She's not available as a 5-star on this banner. It's fine. It's okay. She can't hurt you. Altana can't hurt you. 5-star Altana can't hurt you in this banner. I have to remind myself that. I haven't really pulled on blue terribly frequently, so I kind of... I still get a little spooked when I see her, because I don't know if it's happening or not, you know what I mean? Alright, BM _17. What a name, bro. That's Bashmaster, by the way. You probably know him better as Bashmaster. Or her. I don't know. Them. You know them. Know them as Bashmaster. Do you think Legendary Micaiah will finally come this year? Which new units are you hoping to see this year? Do you think we'll ever get another TMS banner? Good question. This is good questions. So Legendary Micaiah, do I think that she will come this year? I mean, they're kind of running out. Like, they're kind of running out of options. And as somebody who would make a good staff unit, I feel like Micaiah is up there. I know a lot of other people have also floated Ilincia as a legendary staff unit. I don't know if they'll do that. I feel like they'd make a legendary Micaiah staff unit before they'd make a... Dude, you gotta be kidding me. Bro, get out of my barracks. Please. There's no way we have this many flippin' Dimitri. It's impossible that we have this many Dimitri. I refuse to accept it. What the frick are your... Oh, God. Finally. There's plus attack. About time. I'm blown away by the number of Dimitris. Like, you think I'd be summoning for Dimitris right now, but I'm not. I'm actually summoning for Seiros. So if we could get a Seiros here, that'd be great. No? Odin? Okay. Great. Yeah. I think we'll probably get Legendary Micaiah this year. I think they're kind of running out of options for Legendary Micaiah to not be put into the pool, especially if she's going to be, like, colorless. Maybe they just make, like, a better version of her Brave unit. I don't know. That's another thing that they could do. I don't know. It is possible. I feel like we probably didn't get her last year because they had Bride Micaiah instead. And colorless tomes are pretty cool, so I'm okay with it. But yeah, I feel like we're due for one soon. Sooner than later. I'll say that. We're due for one sooner than later, and it's probably going to be this year. I'd be very surprised if Legendary Micaiah wasn't a thing this year. Truth be told, that's kind of another unit that's on my high spend list is Legendary Micaiah. We of course have all the other Micaiahs at plus 10, although we don't have the stones, or not stones, dragon flowers. Dragon stones? Why was I thinking dragon stones? Dragon flowers. We don't have all the dragon flowers for them because infantry flowers are just impossible to find. Every time I get some, they disappear for some reason. I don't understand. But that's something that we're working towards. We are getting there. So we have blown nearly half of our orb stash, and we have gotten a single Seiros so far. I have feelings about this. They're not good feelings, but I have feelings about this, and I don't like them. I don't I don't like the feelings that are creeping into my brain. All right, another blue. That's fine. We can do this. We can do this. Which new units are you hoping to see this year? Seiros / Rhea, honestly. Like, that was it. That was of all the possible new heroes that we could see. That was it. That was the one thing on my bucket list that I wanted. So I guess it's only downhill from here, right? It's only downhill from here. I don't know. Like, having Stefan in the game would be really cool. Not to just name off Tellius and Three Houses units, but Stefan in the game would be really, really cool. If you don't know who Stefan is, I don't want to tell you. Because it's not really a story spoiler for the Tellius games, but it's not really like you kind of have to go looking for it. He's kind of an odd one to recruit on a map, and he's easy to miss. So, yeah, I don't really want to ruin that. Maybe if they announce a certain mythic beast from Tellius, then we'll talk about him. But I don't really want to talk about him yet. He's not the mythic beast, by the way. Just to clarify, that's not the spoiler. He's not the mythic beast. And if you're familiar with Tellius, then I think I've given enough clues to explain why I'm not going to go too far into detail here. But yeah, I mean, part of the reason is last year I got a lot of units that I wanted. I got a lot of alts that I wanted. I don't really have anything else on my bucket list at this point, unless something new comes out. There would be some cool little one-offs like Franz. Having Frey get in the game would be pretty cool too, which they've been pretty generous with Shadow Dragon units, so maybe that's something that does happen in the near future. I don't know, but he would be cool if we got him in. I know a bunch of you just killed him off, freaking savages, but I never did. I always kept. He actually, I had good growth rates on him. I will stand by the Frey decision of keeping him. Do I ever think we'll get another TMS banner? Do I ever think we'll get another TMS banner? Do I ever think we'll get another TMS banner? Another TMS banner. I mean, there's some options. There's some Tokyo Mirage Sessions options. A lot of Fallen options, actually. There's a lot of Fallen options. Maybe we'll see a Fallen Tokyo Mirage Sessions character this year. I don't know, man. Like, we don't have Toma. I feel like we should have Toma. Like, they put pretty much everybody from the main cast in the game except Toma. I don't know why. It hurt my feelings a little bit, because I like Toma. I don't know if there's enough material there. Like, I think if we get them, they're likely going to be on, like, seasonal banners as individuals. I don't know if we'll get like a full TMS banner. Does that make sense? We might have characters sprinkled into oddball banners, but I don't know that we'll see a full one. Yeah, I don't know that we'll see a full one. Probably not. We'll probably just see individuals sprinkled in. That's my guess. Oh, Florina. What's up, girl? That was it. That was all the questions from Bash. Excellent. I feel like I nailed those. Did such a good job. Ooh, Sethith. Sethith is a sign of good things to come, and you know it. You know it. We got to get a Seiros on the next one, right? It's got to happen, right? Got to happen, right? 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 Got to be a Seiros. Got to be a Seiros. Sethith has let me down. I'm sending Flame into every battle I can from here on out. Done. It's a done deal. Sethith is dead to me. Let's see. Oh, good. Nothing. Oh, good. Nothing blue. Espeon's son on Twitter, also known as Erica. What's your favorite archetype of unit in Fae? Res tank, special spammer, nuke, etc. I don't know that I have one, honestly. I do very much like nukes. Anything that is remotely close to being like a Micaiah stat line, like Seiros, I'm here for it, and I'm happy about it. Oh my god, dude! Oh god, why is this happening, bro? Why is this happening? It's literally all Dimitri's. It's literally all Dimitri's, bro. God bless it. What are we even at? Oh, we're 9.5%. Okay, great. Oh, another speed. Great, super. Yeah, I'm beginning to become a little disheartened, guys. We're like halfway through, and it's just oops, all Dimitri over here. Oh god, this isn't fair. This is not fair. That my This is nope. 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 This is not fair. I'm not okay with this. I'm not okay with this. Guys, I'm not okay with this. I'm not okay with this. I am so not okay with this. Is my game broken? Do I need to reset it? We have a Seiros, right? I cannot hit this many Dimitris consistently, right? There's got to be something wrong. There's no way that this would happen. I guess the odds are all the same between Julia, Dimitri, and Seiros, but like, bro, there's no way I'm just getting this many Dimitris. It's insane. This is actually crazy. This is actually crazy, man. This is actually crazy. Dimitri's not even my favorite lord. Yuri is. Maybe if I insult him, he won't show up anymore. Maybe that's the way. I don't know. I honestly, if I wanted to pick the church house. I wanted to be under House Seiros. I didn't want to be a black eagle or a blue lion or a golden deer. I wanted to hang out with the teachers like a normal professor would. But I wasn't allowed. I had to hang out with a bunch of dumb kids. Like Dimitri, who just keeps showing up and ruining my Seiros streaks. Oy, this is painful. Is this as painful to watch as it feels? I feel like it probably is. Yowza. Dude, we could have had a +10 Seiros by now. Like legitimately, could have had a plus 10 Seiros by now. if all the Dimitris and Julius had been Seiroses, we could have had almost had a plus. Well, we could have had a plus 9. Almost had a plus 10. Could have almost had a plus 10. Yikes! All right, Oscar. Okay, that's fine. It's no Dimitri, but it's fine. All right, backing out. Here we go. Hey, more blues. I think so. Probably just nuke. I like nukes. I also like fun units like Young Marth. Young Marth is really fun. Like he was a unit that was like, dude, I have this build in mind. I'm gonna go with that. So I don't like playing defensively. I don't know if there's an archetype that I like, but I know I don't like playing. I like to rush in recklessly most of the time. And if you've been to live streams, you understand that this is my methodology, for better or worse. And I don't often think things through, and I just try and bull rush my way through stuff. But it's what I do. It's my first instinct. I do not play the slow game. I very much just go on the offense all the time. Hope for the best. Expect the worst. Get 1 Seiros and 8 Dimitris. That's always my strategy. Purparade also sent another question. Will we get more Hero Path quests? I think they said they would add more, but it's been a while. Did they say they would add more? Dang. Alright, well, if they said they were going to add more, then yeah, I think we're due for some. Because it's been a hot minute. Honestly, I don't even remember when those came out. I cannot, for the life of me, think of when those came. Was it the anniversary? I feel like I would have known if it was the anniversary. I don't remember when they came out. Let me know when they came out. I genuinely, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I genuinely do not know when it came out. If I had to guess, I would assume it's like an anniversary thing. That seems like a very anniversary-ish thing that they would do. But yeah, I think we should get more. If they did indeed say that we'd be getting more, then yeah. Hell yeah, we should get more. Let's see. Oh god. Lunar. I don't know how to. Lun 4R 3C1 IP 5E. Luna. I'm gonna call you Luna. Lunar. Oh wait, Luna recipe. Luna recipes. Is that it? I don't know. Luna on Twitter asked, "What do you think Soth is being TBD on the Mythic Legendary schedule is about?" She's been that way for a while. Truth. If I had to guess, and I mentioned this in the Hero Tracker that went up yesterday. I would assume that she's going to be part of some kind of Hero Fest thing, or some kind of seasonal banner, or not seasonal, some kind of special anniversary banner, like something along those lines. That would be my interpretation. But I mean, most of the time, they only say that if it's going to be upcoming, and it has been a while. So unless she hadn't been planned to rerun for like 6+ months, I don't know why they wouldn't have just rerun her and made the announcement on the notes of that summon banner, the most recent one. But I did go back and check. The wording for her is different than what it is for the original 8 legendary heroes. So I don't think they all share the same fate. We are officially halfway through 1065 orbs. To be clear, we have a single Seiros so far. We have 2 Seiros now. Yes, I knew talking smack would work. I knew it would work. All right. Oh God, please. It has cost us over 500 orbs to get to where we are right now. We need some really, really lucky breaks. Oh, God, that is terrible. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay, we need some lucky rolls here. It's not really coin flips. If coins had 3 sides, then yes. But that's not really what we're accomplishing. This is different. This is different somehow. But not really. But different, but also the same. So yeah, I don't know when South is coming back. I assume we'll find out pretty soon once the anniversary info drops. Which should be on like the 1st or 2nd probably. Which I have been saying. Everybody's asking me in comments like, when's the Fade channel going to be? Someone on the What to Expect Fade channel video, where I explicitly said, expect a Fade channel on the 1st or 2nd of February, asked in the comments, but when is the Fade channel going to be? And I was just like, bro, I can't spoon feed it to you. Like, do you want like a twit longer? I communicate through videos. You gotta watch the videos, fam. Otherwise, I would be on Reddit. I would be on Reddit, and we would have a message board, and I wouldn't have to edit and all this other crazy broadcasting nonsense to make videos. But yeah, that was one. I also appreciate the fact that not so many people have been spamming gatekeeper comments on the videos. Hopefully that has died down a smidge. Oh god, heart stopped again a little bit. Hopefully that's died down a little bit. It's not that I dislike gatekeeper. I don't dislike gatekeeper. It's I don't understand Choose Your Legends propaganda on videos that have nothing to do with Choose Your Legends when I explicitly give you videos for Choose Your Legends that you can just go balls out on. I don't understand. I guess I understand, but I do not support it. How about that? I do not support your right to spam gatekeeper stuff in comments on videos that have nothing to do with Choose Your Legends, because sometimes I'm actually trying to like answer questions for people, and I have to scroll through a bunch of stuff, and it just gets exhausting. Good problems to have as someone doing YouTube. You know, that's not a bad thing for you to be undergoing. Having lots of comments and people asking you about things, those are good things, don't get me wrong, but it gets a little tiring sometimes. Yeah, I assume we'll find out for the anniversary. That'd be my guess. Just a hunch. The only thing that's maybe a little confusing about all that is Sothis was on a... she was on a Hero Fest banner last year. You know that thing that royally messed up with the odds and all that? Yeah, they kind of messed it up. I'm just gonna say it. I hate Dimitri. I freaking hate Dimitri. We're getting a +10 Dimitri instead of a Seiros, and I'm not happy about that. I'm genuinely not happy about that. Actually pretty upset about that. I knew this was a possibility going in. I hoped that wouldn't be what was gonna happen. But it is, and I hate it. Like, I hate it a lot. Dude, this is the one character that I wanted in the game this year. And we're getting boned by a bunch of Dimitris, and this Odin guy with his crotch up in my face. I can't do it. Can't take it anymore. I don't know if there will be a Friday stream. I may need to just take a day and just shut my brain down. There will be heavy drinking tonight, I think. I can't tell yet. I can't tell yet. All right. Palutena on Twitter asked me, my voice is starting to go. So last time I asked how likely it was we were getting, we were going to get Valentian Pala, in the next Echoes banner. Now how likely is it that we're going to get an Echoes banner in general next? Oh, and what units would I want on it? I mean, Echoes is kind of due, right? Echoes is pretty much due for a banner at this point. It kind of, as far as new heroes potential went, it was kind of either going to be Thracia or Echoes, in my opinion, and it ended up being Thracia. So, the thought was there. It's been a hot minute since we've had like a new Heroes Thracia banner, so I would anticipate soonish. There's a fair number of Echoes characters that could be on the Fallen banner too, so I don't know if maybe they'll just like pacify us with that. But yeah, I don't know. It has been a minute, hasn't it? It has been a hot minute. Who would I want on it? Can I get another May? Could I just get Resplendent May? I'd be fine with that. Pala would be cool. I'd be down for another Pala. I think a lot of people are up on this Luthier grind that they want to see a Luthier at some point. What else? What else? What else? What else? Who else? Who else is in this game? Yeah, I don't know. Everybody who's in it already, like I'm kind of already, I've made my peace with. So I guess at this point I don't really have a preference for too many more Valentian characters. Gray was a big win for me. Like I really like Gray. Maybe an advanced Gray. This is probably not an option, but I'm gonna say it anyway. But yeah, Pal is really the only one. Like I like the styling of Valentia and Katria, so if we could get something like that in a Pala form, I would be down for it. But yeah, I would assume at some point within the next 3 new Heroes banners, let's throw an arbitrary number out there, one of them is likely going to be Echoes of Valentia. Like, I almost kind of feel like it has to be, right? It would be weird if it wasn't. I don't know why IS is just choosing to ignore some of the games like this, but hey, it's whatever. Choose your legends, man. It makes an impact, more than you think. Cinderfall7 on Twitter asked, "What kind of work do you do? Also, if you were forced to pick a specific Fire Emblem game to get a remake in this year or the following year, which would it be? Quality assured good." So it would be a good remake. Okay, that's good to know. Because I wouldn't want them mistreating Tellys. Anytime we have more Greg Chun in our lives, I think we're all better off for it. I would honestly say, like I'd really like Tellius remakes. I would really like Tellius remakes. However, I think in terms of franchise, I would probably do Holy War. And that is mainly because I feel like people, because they got to play Blazing Blade or just Fire Emblem in North America, that they have kind of a rudimentary understanding of Binding Blade, just because it was the prequel to Binding Blade. So I think people kind of like navigated, and between Roy being in Smash, like they kind of sought out that information. I don't know that the same could be said. Yes, there we go, baby. Please be something good IV-wise. Listen, girl, I will spend every IV trait fruit that I have on you if I have to, but please. If you could give me like a res boon or an attack boon, that would be so cool of you, girl. Please. 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 Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright. You are the front runner so far. I'm also kind of hoping that Seiros wins Hero Rises at this point. Because I just need more merches. Yeah. All right, cool. So we got three. Jesus, we have a +2 Seiros now. Great. We always seem to be at 9% when that happens, and there's a single blue to be had. Super. I would probably say Holy War, dude. I gotta say Holy War. Like there's opportunities for people to play Tellius, albeit not cheap ones. But it was technically released overseas. I think if you're gonna grow Fire Emblem as a franchise, then you gotta get all the stuff out. Like that's part of the reason I think Cypher fell by the wayside, was because it was Japan only. And while there were some of us in the States and other countries that would import, boxes on release day or whatever, collecting is one thing. Actually experiencing the game is another. And so I think if you took down that localization barrier, you would likely have better growth. Because people are interested, right? They see Legendary Leaf and they're like, oh, that unit's really good. What game is he from? Oh. Like, there's enough Holy War characters, and Binding Blade for that matter. There's enough of those characters in FEH now that anybody that plays Fire Emblem Heroes would have enough of a grasp to be interested in pursuing those games if they were available. That's my feeling on it. So selfishly, I would pick Tellius. I think for the best move on the franchise's part, probably the Holy War games. We're not... Dude, look. I am dedicated to Seiros at this point. We're only pulling blues, baby. We're out here pulling blue. That's what we're here to do. That's what we're going to do. So yeah, that's what I think. What kind of work do I do? So I actually manage CRM stuff. I work in IT. And if none of that makes sense to you, it might not. Salespeople enter accounts and contacts and monies and things into some kind of software at their jobs. I help build that software. I help that software function. That's more or less what I do. That's what I do now. I have held many jobs over the years, all varying from retail to pharmacy to, God, what else have I done? Museum operations. I've been an archivist. There's a lot of things that I have done in my life. So I've worn many hats, but that's the one I'm currently wearing. Which, yeah, that's what I'll say about that. I try not to talk too much about my real world life type thing, because I don't like that intermixing for the most part. Like, I don't want anybody at my job to know that I'm doing this unless they just so happen to find out about it, and vice versa. So there are times when my YouTube knowledge and things like that come in handy, and I'll share information with that if I can, especially with people in marketing or whatever. But for the most part, I just kind of stay tight-lipped. I just, I keep it on the down low and hope for the best. Lance Infantry on Twitter said, what do you think about the rumors surrounding the new Echoes style remake? I've heard people saying it's going to be Genealogy or Binding Blade. Which would you prefer? This is actually a really good question to follow up with, because I kind of just talked about it. So I may have, in fact, answered it partially already. What do I think about the rumors? I think rumors are rumors. There doesn't really have to be any validity to the rumor for it to be a common sense choice. So, like I said, in my opinion, I think it would make the most sense for them to do a Holy Wars reboot. Because of the number of characters that there are in FEH now, because of the interest that FEH has generated for them, and it has not been localized, so there's really no outlet officially for, anybody other than Japan speakers to play those games. So I think anybody who looks at it logically like that could make a case to start a rumor based on it. And those rumors have been around for like a long time, dude. Like a long time. I'm assuming it's still the base rumor that started like a year after Three Houses came out. It was like the Ash and Wolves DLC got released, and then like 2 months later they started talking about this remake game. And I mean, there was a second Echoes style game that got canceled on 3DS because Shadows of Valentia did so poorly in sales. So, plus the 3DS was dying. That was also part of it. But everything on the Switch sells hot, so I don't think they have to be worried about that necessarily. But yeah, I think rumors are rumors, and I wouldn't take them to heart necessarily. So, yeah, that's my feeling on it. I wouldn't believe rumors. Oh, another Julia. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, it's starting. Guys, I'm gonna be real. I'm getting sad over here. Getting pretty sad over here. It was one thing when it was just Dimitri, but now the same thing's happening with Julia, and I don't know if I can do that again, man. I don't know if I can keep going through this, dude. Alright. Oh, God. This is a bummer. Maybe it's a good one. No. Well, we're at 9%. Maybe. Seiros has pulled through at 9% for us before. Maybe it'll happen again. Fingers crossed. Possible 5-star. It is a Robin. Wah, wah. Okay. Well, that was disappointing. We have 3 Seiros so far. We have spent over 700 orbs. Over 700 orbs to go over here. I mean, look, we had what was it, 4 or 5 stars in 200 orbs. So I mean, it's possible. If we get really, really, really lucky, it's possible. It's super possible, man. Let's see. I think I've mostly answered Lance Infantry's question. Between the two, I'd probably prefer Genealogy because, like I said, I have a pretty functional knowledge of Binding Blade, but I can't really say the same for Genealogy. Like, I'm still missing that one-on-one interaction with the characters and things like that. Ella Police on Twitter. What are you expecting from the Fire Emblem Heroes or otherwise? Or from Fire Emblem Heroes or otherwise in 2021? Good question. What am I expecting? What am I expecting from the Fire Emblem team this year? I am expecting that they will use Heroes as an outlet to cross-market more. There was a time when we had a Fire Emblem Direct. If you can think back that far in what simpler times that they were. We had a straight-on Fire Emblem Direct before. I don't know what they're planning this year. Heroes, at least, you know, we'll find out with the anniversary. I don't want to speculate too much on that. Just because I feel like I've kind of beat that to a pulp at this point. But I will say I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that we'll get a teaser of a new game or a remake. I would. This goes back to Pokemon days. If you remember me from there, half of the reason I fell out of love with the Pokemon games was just because it was the same game over and over, and it didn't really feel like the development team was. Not that they couldn't take, not that they didn't take their time with it, but that they couldn't. Right? So the games are. I'm dying. I'm dying inside. I'm actually dying inside. I do not. Well, there's 10. It hurt me a little bit to write that. I'm gonna be honest. The fact that I was writing that on a Dimitri and not Seiros kind of broke my spirit a little bit right there. Oh god, blue is. Oh god, Dimitri. I'm gonna listen, Dimitri stands. I'm gonna end up hating Dimitri after this. Like real talk, y'all. Really real talk. Moment of honesty. I kind of hate Dimitri right now. So I don't want. Point I was trying to make was, I don't want the Fire Emblem team to feel like they're rushed or they can't take time with their games. I want good Fire Emblem games. I don't want rushed cookie cutter type Fire Emblem games where everything feels the same. Like Three Houses felt like a very unique story. It was a very unique Fire Emblem experience. For better or worse, depending on what side of camp you are, whether you're New Age or Classic, it was different, and I liked that. Some parts felt drawn out. Other parts I wished I could have stayed within for a longer time. But I think that's part of the balance that Three Houses gave. It was different. It was new. I liked it. It was debuting on the Switch, so I feel like they kind of took the series in a semi-different direction, and I appreciated that. I don't want another Fire Emblem that's identical to Three Houses. And that's basically what the Pokemon games are. They just change the scenery and the monsters that you can catch. That's it. So I don't want some other Garreg Mach style Fire Emblem game with just, copy-pasted personalities of Three Houses characters. Like I want, like there's archetypes, obviously. You know, the edgy swordsman or the very flowery healer girl. Like obviously those tropes are still tropes, but I don't want it to feel the same. So I want them to take as much time as they need to give us another unique Fire Emblem experience, and I'm more than happy to wait that out. I have no problem waiting that out. Totally happy to do so. Yeah, I think that. I don't know if that answered your question, Ella, but I tried to. Laurel, the person. Laurel, Yanni. Anybody? No? Okay. What type of AR defense team are you going to make using Seiros? I don't know. I need a good Seiros first. I need to get to the Seiros of it all first, and I don't know if and when that's ever going to happen. For what it's worth, I do have some play points on my phone, so I may be able to do some Android summoning. It won't be a lot. Oh, good. Units here. Great. Oh, yay. Yay. That's perfect. Hello, you. I think we have a plus 10 Yoon now. I'm not... Don't quote me. But I think we have a plus 10 Yoon now. So that's a thing. That's something, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know. I really like... I wanna take my time with Seiros. I wanna kind of dig into it and just see what she can do. I wanna do some theory crafting. I've been planning videos and gathering assets and things like that the last basically day and a half. So I've not really had the time to dig into her stat line and what I have in my barracks and the fodder potential that we've got. I think her base kit's already pretty solid. And I think she's a really interesting pick because she's a blue dragon infantry, right? But that means she has kind of at least a color advantage over a lot of red Astras, which is kind of nice. Your Altinas, your Regans, those types. But she's also kind of making other units like Naga, for example, with her C skill giving, dragon effectiveness to units, kind of making those units a little more relevant also. So I really like her addition. I like that. I like that she's here. I like the. I know it's a little disappointing. She's not actually using her Seiros sword and shield, as she is pictured with. But you know, at the end of the day, there's so many red options. There's so many sword units. I'm kind of happy with where she is and what she's at. So I'm not. I will get back to you, Laurel. I don't know the kind of defense team that I'm going to make yet. I haven't thought that far ahead. I'm just out here trying to get the girl so we can use the girl. Hope for the best. Yeah, but hopefully it will be something cool. I'm really hoping it will be something cool that I can come up with. Let's see. Telrigan Axe on Twitter asked, would Faye rig the results to Choose Your Legend so they don't have to come up with an idea for Gatekeeper? Ah, yes, there's a Gatekeeper question. Alternatively, would they make him a 4-star focus? I don't really see how they can reasonably make him into a unique enough unit, especially a brave one. So, I mean, they kind of did it with George, right? Like, George... And this is why I would lobby for Gatekeeper to be a Grail unit rather than a quote-unquote Brave unit. Just because of the connotation that comes along with being a Brave unit. I feel like he'd be more fun as a Grail unit. Like the way George would. Which, if you're still here... Let me know in the comments if you're still here. Say, I'm still here. I think... Ultimately, Gatekeeper gets in anyway. Like, first year being votable, places second in the interim report. Like, if he doesn't place first or second, he is absolutely going to be the Grail unit associated with the Brave banner this year. So I think Gatekeeper fans, no matter what, you have already won. I've seen a lot of people saying, like, oh, well, if he doesn't win, he'll never get in the game. This is the only way we... No. No. Yes. 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 Finally. Another Seiros. Let's go, dude. Let's go. I'm freaking ready. All right, we are +3. I haven't given up hope yet. I really wish we'd get her on circles that have more than one blue stone, but I have not given up on her yet. Plus defense. Okay. That's interesting. We have a +10 Dimitri, and I'm pretty sure a +10 you now. This is real life. This is real. This is happening. This is real life, and it's happening. So yeah, I think Gatekeeper's pretty much already in, no matter what. I would rather see him as a Grail unit. I think I've said that enough times already to have that really sink in. There are no 4-star focuses on Brave banners. I'll nullify that hope and want. If that's something that you're expecting or something that you're hoping will happen, it will not. Your expectations are too high, and this is not just Axe that I'm talking to. This is everyone that I'm talking to. If you are expecting a 4-star focus, you will not get it. We will probably have Sparks again. I think we had Sparks on the last one. And then we will once again likely get to pick one for free as well. So there are good things that come along with Brave banners, but 4-star focuses are not one of them. So I don't know how they'll make him Brave unique, but I know that they could make him Grail unique. Does that make sense? Kind of like how they did with George. So I'm not lobbying one way or another. By the time this video is up, voting will be done, so nothing can be done or said about it anyway. But I think, preferably, I'd rather see Marth and Crom take first and second. And then, like I said, there we go. There we go. There we go. See? Here we go. Here we go. Now we're hot. We're on a hot streak. We're getting there. We're getting there, baby. We're getting there. Please be attack. Darn it. Plus res. That's not the worst thing in the world. So yeah, I think Gatekeeper gets him regardless, like no matter what. So I'd rather see Marth and Crom win. And then like after that, it's a very interesting Choose Your Legend 6, right? Like there, so far every year, there's always been these remnants. There's a Marth, there's an Erica, there's a Kron. You know, I don't see them adding any new characters next year outside of FEHs. So ultimately, the situation that you're going to have is kind of just this open election. Crazy, as it should be, rather than these remnants from last year waiting to get in. And that is the Choose Your Legends that I am excited about. Because, I mean, if you look at the women's side, maybe you have a case for Bernie and Marianne being kind of left over from years past. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Awakening Anna. I don't know. Young Tiki, or not Young Tiki, Adult Tiki had a big surge this year, which is pretty exciting to see. I think next year could be certainly more interesting than this year. I think everybody kind of had this assumption. I mean, I called 3 of the top 4. When I made those predictions, Gatekeeper was not available, by the way. Not making excuses, just stating the fact. But obviously, Cella fans have calmed down since Legendary Cella's release, I guess. But either way, you know, I don't think it was too surprising. Well, that's not what I wanted to see. Certainly not what I wanted to see. Would have much rather it had been a Seiros, but you know, that's pretty much been the way of the world this summon session. So I get 11 Dimitris and 5 Seiros, and that's just how it is. Life ain't fair sometimes, kids. All right, so I think I've answered Axe on that one for the most part. I'm mostly just gonna start rambling because I'm losing my voice and I'm delirious. How long this video is. What restaurants, foods do you miss the most that you haven't been able to frequent since COVID? And that was from Dustin Echoes on Twitter. None, really. Like, I have so many food allergies that I can't openly go and enjoy things at places anyway. So there's a local place that we still get stuff from, but they're like an organic, gluten-free type place that makes a really good burger and a really good panini. Except for that one time I got a panini and it was not gluten-free, and I bit into it and got wicked sick. So that was a bummer. Didn't enjoy that. There was a Mexican place that we used to go to, but the service was kind of dicey sometimes. There was one time we went on like a Friday at 4 or 5 o'clock, and we were told that we were going to be seated, and then we waited for like 45 minutes, and then we got paraded around the dining area trying to find a table because they said they had a table, but they didn't have a table. So we went back and we were just like, dude, let's just leave. This is insane. So yeah, that was a time and a half. Let me tell you, that was a time and a half. But they have really good food, and they do also have like a gluten-free kind of motif as well, which I can appreciate. So probably that place, I think. But like I said, man, I'd be jazzed to just like go to Target and buy something and go through the self-checkout. Like, I'd be fine with that too, you know. But yeah, I don't really miss a whole lot of anything, I guess, is the takeaway, because my life outside of commuting hasn't really changed that much, and I'm kind of okay with that. Like for real. Like, I'm genuinely pretty okay with that. I know that not everybody is, so I haven't really made a big deal about talking about it because I feel like that would be insensitive. I'm very sensitive to the socialite needs of people. I do not identify with them, but I am sensitive to them. So yeah. Let's see. Great Kaiser 98. Sorry, Great _ Kaiser. My question is, how are you? Hopefully all is well. Good luck on your summons. Thank you. Well, we've gotten fewer Seiros than I would have hoped, so it could be better. But I also appreciate the fact that, you know, I could be sitting here with, like, no Seiros, and I'd be very sad. So, yes, baby, that's what's up. Let's go. Let's go. I feel like I'm getting 1 Seiros to every 2 Dimitris at this point. I have to get 2 Dimitris for every Seiros that I get. Alright, so we're at +5. We're at +5. We have a plus res one, which is pretty hype. She is neutral. Look at you. Look at you. I'm mostly just excited because I know Jeremy Lee hasn't wanted to talk about her character Seiros or Rhea because she's like a walking spoiler for like every round. So and even when I interviewed her last February, that was still kind of the case. But now, thanks to Faye, just kind of like being like, oh yeah, no, it's not a spoiler anymore. I feel like she can talk freely, and I want that for her, because I genuinely got the vibe that she thought Rhea was a really cool character and unique, and there was some depth there, but she couldn't really talk about it for fear of ruining the player experience, as it were. So here's hoping that that's not the case anymore. Thanks to Faye, unspoilering things. So yes, Great Kaiser, thank you for your question. I'm doing okay. It can always be worse, right? It can always be worse. The good luck on the summons. I should have read this sooner. I should have read this comment sooner. But I'm just going down the line here. Blue Hearts with 2 U's on Twitter asks, would you like to see any fairy tale... Oh, how did I know? How did I know it was going to be a Dimitri? How did I know it was going to be a Dimitri? We are now past +10 on Dimitri. Screw you, Dimitri. You and your giant little lance thing. Go somewhere else. Plus speed. Get out of my life, bro. Get out of my life, bro. Anyway. Would you like to see any fairy tale themed banners in the future? If so, which one? I personally would like an Alice in Wonderland themed banner. Alice would probably be Lucina, though. Why does Odin keep showing up after Dimitri? Why does this happen? Screw you too, Odin. I hate both. I hate both of you. Yeah. At least we're getting blues. I guess we're getting blues. That's something, right? Any fairy tale themed banners? Interesting. As far as fairy tales go, like, I'm kind of like a Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Rapunzel kind of guy. As far as like Disney Pixar goes, I feel like Tangled is is my favorite. If I had to pick one, yeah, I feel like Tangled would be fun. I don't know who would be in the banners. That's something. Rapunzel, probably somebody with really long hair. I don't know who that would be, though. Who has the longest hair in Fire Emblem? I see Seiros has a braid. So that's something, right? That's gotta be... That's worthy of mention, right? I don't think we're gonna get the +10 at this point, guys. I think Dimitri has just squashed our dreams. Unfortunately. I think he's ruined it for us, unfortunately, but we'll see if we can get more merges or what happens there. Fingers crossed. Yeah, Alice in Wonderland would be cool too. I'm trying to think, because I play Sinnoh Alice also. Oh, there's another Julia. I was wondering when you would show up, Julia. I was wondering when you would show up, Julia. It had been a minute. Are you plus attack? No. Okay. Nobody's got plus attack. 1,000 orbs, not a single plus attack 5-star. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's a really good question. I've been playing Sinnoh, so like I'm kind of getting, like they have a Nutcracker one. I don't know if the Nutcracker is a fairy tale, but that would be dope. If there was a winter banner one year that was Nutcracker Christmas themed, that would be pretty dope. I'd be excited about that. But yeah, I don't know. Probably Cinderella or Rapunzel. That's where I would land on that. Seiros on Twitter asked, "Do you plan on plus 10ing Seiros?" Well, that was the goal, and this is actually the last question that I can see. Unless more have been added, I shall refresh. Did we just get triple Effies? Why are there so many Effies? Why are we getting so many Effies? This is weird. What are the odds of that happening? Can somebody crunch those numbers for me? What are the odds of getting 3 Effies in a row? Don't know how I feel about that. Not quite sure how I feel about that. Oh well. Yeah. I think those are all the questions. I'm seeing a lot of notifications my way, but I don't think that's related to anything. Yeah, it's not. Okay. Alright, good. Very good. Someone sent me a picture on Twitter of 2 Seiros in a single circle, and frankly, I don't know how I feel about that. I feel a little salty about that, honestly. If I had to pin a feeling to how that felt, it's not good. Not good is how it felt. Oh well. We got 6. We got a plus 5. Plus 5 Seiros is good. It's not plus 10. That's plus 5. I guess that's something. Don't know how I feel about it. And now I'm kind of like, yeah, I've sunk almost 1,000 orbs in at this point, but you're so close. You're halfway there. You know what I mean? Like, you're halfway there. Do you really want to wait until April? When bunnies are back and flyer skills are out and about? Do you want to wait? Because I would be fine just doing limited pulls from here until summer, probably. Like, I don't know how you beat Bride Micaiah and Bride Obro in a single banner for me. In terms of hype, I don't. I don't know how you do it. I don't know if you could. Yeah, I don't know that you could. I don't think it's possible. So I'm not really expecting a whole lot from the Bride banner this year. I guess is where I'm at. Oh, Natasha, that was a first. That was literally a first. Fun. Hey, there's some blue. And we're at 9%. You know what that means? Another Robin. That I feel like this has also happened a fair amount of times also. So I don't really I don't know. Suspicious. Maybe Robin is like the gatekeeper to the Seiros appearance. Or something, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I'm just really glad Seiros is in the game. I expected her to be a mythic. I was expecting her to be a mythic. God. Dimitri, kindly go screw off, sir. I'm not I'm not interested in having you show up in my face anymore. Like, I'm gonna get through this Blue Lions route that I have, and I'm never playing it again. Like, seriously, screw Dimitri at this point. Wait, what's your... Oh, plus speed. Great. They're all plus speeds. We just have so many plus speed Dimitris. I think at this point, if we get another 1 or 2 copies of Seiros before the end of this video, we might try and live stream the remaining to plus 10. Because we are halfway there. And so if we got to plus 7, for example, we would only need 3. And I feel like I could probably sink another couple hundred orbs into this and be fine, I guess. Another Robin, interesting. Robin seems to be the forebearer of Dimitri's, perchance. Now, what's interesting is, shouldn't I be getting equal number, like theoretically, shouldn't I be getting equal numbers of Dimitri, Seiros, and Julia's? Isn't that how it should be working? Yes, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're coming in clutch. We're coming in clutch. The last 100 orbs, man. It's happening. I don't know what your super boost. You're a neutral Seiros. Why do we only get her? Why do we only get her on solo blue circles? I don't understand. I do not understand. I will never understand. My mind is blown. We have not gotten a single deke yet, by the way. Of all the things that we've gotten, this is the third Altena, I think, is what this is. I think it's our third. I can't tell you the last time I saw an Altena until this summon session. I cannot tell you how long it has been. But here we are. Here we are, man. Waiting and rolling. Alright, what do we got? 69. Nice. Alright. So with this, because we started at 1,065 orbs. With this, we have now surpassed the 1,000 orb threshold. I want to point this out. If you are still here, if you are still around, bruh, you gotta smash some mad like on this video. You gotta help get me through this video, because we're coming down the home stretch now. Alright? We're coming up the end here. This is it. Alright? This is it. There is no more. Alright? We gotta make money back on this video. I don't know how. Get me to like 8,000 subs. You can do it. I believe in you guys. You can do it. You can do it, and I know that you will, and I know that you can. Don't let me down. High expectations I've got right here. I feel like this is probably going to be like a 2-hour video. Like a real talk. Like literally. 2-hour video. I'm sure people are probably just going to like skip to the end to see. But if you have come along with me on this journey, thank you. I appreciate you. It has been a marvelous time just talking and answering some of your guys' questions, going down random tangents about shopping at Target when being asked if I liked robots. It's been a journey. It's been very cathartic for me. And I knew that since I had an orb threshold to hit, it forced me not to get too salty about the whole thing. So that much I definitely appreciate. So we are at +6. We have so many Dimitris. None of them are plus attack, unless one that I already have is plus attack. I genuinely could not tell you. But I have tried to stay positive. I've tried not to get too salty. I do die a little inside every time I don't see Seiros and I see a Dimitri or Julia instead, like this. I'm dying inside now. I don't think the odds are quite what they should be. I think we should be seeing like 6 of everybody rather than 13 Dimitris. But I mean, look, it is what it is. I don't think odds are a thing, man. We got another Julia. I think that's probably I think that's probably the last 5-star that we're going to see for this video. I have genuinely started to lose my voice. I don't know what Jenna and I have planned this evening, but I will most certainly be just like miming my needs to her for the rest of the day. I don't want to talk at all tonight, like at all. My voice hurts so bad right now. I have just been talking non-stop for almost 2 hours. That's a lot harder than it looks. Like a lot harder than it looks. Wait, do I want to? Yeah, I want to stop. That was green. We went for green, there were no blue. Oh, hey, hello. Alright, this might be it, fam. Because I really don't want to get into a situation where, like, I have, like, 5 orbs left, and I go, and then there's, like, a circle of 3 blues, and I'm just like, oh, no, I picked the wrong one. That easily has the most regret that I could feel. I feel like if you go into a circle and you're pulling for a certain color, you shouldn't go in with any less than like 15 orbs-ish, somewhere around there. But yeah, so we're at +6. We are at +6. I'm torn. I'm genuinely pretty torn. I'm not sure if I want to keep going, man. I'm not sure. I don't know if I have the wherewithal to do it. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can trust again. I don't know if it's possible. All right, so we have a Gwendolyn. Do we dare? Do we dare? We have 9. So technically, if there were 2 blues, we could pick them up. Do we dare? There it is. 2 blues. 1,065 orbs on the dot. Used entirely. And that's why we did it. And that's why we did it, man. That's why we did it. Please be blessed, Tag. Or, yeah, whatever. Yep, that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie to you, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool way to end the video. I'm pretty jazzed about that. I think you are now the next front runner. And honestly, if you were going for just a base Seiros, I think minus speed plus attack or plus res is probably what you want. I know she really, really wants res, so maybe if you're just going for a single or like a +1 merge, res is probably what you're after. However, I will have to see, because we're now at +7. And I don't know what that entails. I'm not sure what that entails. We have 4 orbs left. We'll go for it. Maybe we'll get the double. Maybe we'll get the double-double. We might get the double-double. It's happened before, but not today. It's Cordelia. You can't be mad at that smile. Everything is all right. So we were unsuccessful. We were unsuccessful at obtaining a +10 Seiros. However, we did obtain a lot of Dimitri, which I will, you know. We have a lot of Sturdy Impact Fodder now, and a lot of Odd Tempest. So that's fun. We can give that to somebody, I am sure. We have a lot of Julias, not as many. It's like a third of the Dimitris that we have, but we have a lot of Mirror Impacts and a lot of Attack Res Oaths, which is pretty cool. We have a +7 Seiros. We have a +7 Seiros. I do not know. Keep an eye out this weekend. But we may, in fact, try and +10 her on stream. Because we only need 3 more copies. And I don't think 3 copies is an insane amount to strive for. So, I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out. Subscribe. Ring the bell. Keep an eye out. I will let you know. All right? If we do, you will be the first one to know via notification on YouTube. If you are subscribed and you get notifications. That I promise you. So, I think the likeliness of us plus 10ing her on stream is pretty high. I'm going to be real. If you've made it this far, you deserve to know. That's probably what's going to happen because we've come so far already. I feel like we gotta see it through. I feel like we gotta see it through. Like this is the big bang of the year. Like this is it. I don't see anything getting any better than it is right now. New unit introduction wise for me. So I think this is it. I think we do it. Subscribe. Get notified of when we go live because you don't want to miss it. It's going to be real. All right, but we have already dumped over 1,000 orbs into the summon session. It is almost 2 hours long. So with that, thank you all so much for watching. I know you're subscribed by now. I know you are. You have to be. There's no way you're not. I hope you've enjoyed our time together. Thank you all again so much for your support, and I hope you enjoyed, because videos like this don't come around very often. Hey members, shout out to our members somewhere on the screen. You guys helped make this. I spent the next 15 years worth of memberships to make this video, so thank you all in advance as well. That is it for me right now. Thank you again to members. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. And until then, I will catch you next time.